Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Let's Get It. I'm your host, Randy Duncan-Law, and co-host and producer, Jason Bryce, and always Coach Marcus Bullock. Coming to you after a couple weeks off. We got a lot to get into this morning. We got to get through the heat. That's the first part of it, but it's not raining, which is a good thing. We got Sixers talk, Phillies talk. We got NBA Summer League to get into. We got, of course, get into this Damian Lillard situation. I want to get your thoughts on that. I'll tell you my thoughts on it. We'll get into all the good talk. But as usual, Coach, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing well. I'm a little tired. Just got back from a softball tournament down in Tennessee with my daughter and family. So just got back late last night. So I'm catching up on some things now, but all is good.
Good. How'd it go down there? I know we talked a little bit before the show, but
team-wise, we didn't do as well as we would have liked. But you learn, you grow, and you keep moving forward. It was some good teams out there, some very good softball players. But one thing I learned was we can hang with anybody. Like there was no team that I'm like, oh, they're so much better. We kind of beat up ourselves, a bunch of errors, stuff like that. So clean up some things, and we had a pretty good team.
And that's the team thing, but how baby girl though?
So
I know it's a tough question because it's all team game, and it's all the team.
So I'll say this: I try very hard not to brag about my children. Mm-hmm. So we played, I believe, 6 games. She hits third every game. Mm-hmm. She got out 3 times.
Wow.
Okay, yeah.
So she either walked or got a hit, except for 3 times.
Right. So she's handling her business.
Yeah.
That's all. All right.
Wow.
Good stuff. No, great stuff. No, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean,
she's handling her business. You know what I mean? It's good stuff.
Now, were there any, because I know scouts now are out everywhere. Was there anyone out there watching?
Not that I know of. No, not that I know.
Right.
There's, like you said, there's people everywhere. You never know who's who. But I think after this, she'll finish. She has 2 more tournaments this week. This coming up, and then she'll move up divisions, and I think that's when that'll
okay.
Is this what she wants to do?
This is what she wants to do.
Softball. Good. Shut, man. Congratulations. Nah, I saw something. I thought, I'm always watching. You know what I'm saying? I thought I saw something where she had gotten an award or something like that. So,
yeah, she got all conference in high school. She got an award. Her high school coaches gave her an award for the team as well. So yeah, she's doing well.
Shot, man. It's a shot. There's something going on in that household. You know what I mean? They got that magic going on. Something. You know what I mean? I used to tell my boy down in Pennsboro, Rutherford, right? His kids, man, all of them that came through the system down in Pennsboro, they like, top 2, 3 in class, and they go off to do these great things. I'm like, there's some magic recipe that you don't. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that's good stuff, though, man. Good stuff. Yeah. Good stuff.
I mean, no matter when you go down to these tournaments too, like just seeing everyone there and the different characteristics of the different team fans and the intent. It's always fun to watch because you'll have the guys that are lurking behind the dugout. You'll have the ones that don't care at all. Mm-hmm. The ones that have something else in their Yeti besides water.
And part of the battle that I've learned is getting the girls to realize they're there for softball.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, right? Because they're in the hotel. They're running around the hotel all hours of the night. They're in the pool. They're this. We want to go. Let's go eat this. And it's like, all right, listen, we have work to do. We have a game. So that's part of the, which is fun for them. At the end of the day, that's what I kept saying. Like when we would lose, of course I'm upset, but they're happy. They're having fun.
They have the little chants in the dugout. Go batter.
So our team's not a big chanting team.
Okay.
But there's definitely some teams that and it's always crazy to me how girls, women's sports, they try to preach this sportsmanship thing and but these chants are so negative towards the other team.
They really are.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, what?
That's one reason I've always enjoyed watching the Women's College World Series because they go at each other.
Yeah, I'm like, it's just surprising to me. These young girls are they're talking crap to each other. Like, and I'm just
But they say it in like a nice tone of voice, like,
Yeah.
you suck,
yeah,
you
but
suck.
it's a cheer, so everybody thinks it's okay. And I'm like, wait, what?
Strike them out. They can't hit. They can't
exactly.
They can't die.
It's like, oh, this is nice. And it's like, wait a minute, no.
Do you think those cheers, and I know we're venturing,
It's okay.
do you think those cheers make a difference? Like, do you think that it gets into the minds of the other team?
I think you can rattle a pitcher with those cheers.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And especially because they get more intense as the intensity of the game goes.
And as the pitcher is losing it or throwing balls, you can definitely. I've seen pitchers completely unfold from it.
Okay. All right. So the reason why I'm asking is because now it could have an adverse effect, which is actually be a positive effect, right? Let's say, I'll give you an example, right? And this is something I'm actually going to try to see. I'm get your opinion on this from something that happened between me and my brother. We're at a game. And we're winning, or you know what I'm saying, we're winning, but this other kid is starting to catch fire. So my brother, he keeps calling, yo, somebody gotta get Donovan Mitchell. Somebody gotta get Donovan Mitchell. And he's scoring, and all he keeps doing is calling him Donovan Mitchell. That's it. Yo, Donovan, I mean, he's loud. I mean, he's like me in the crowd, so you know you can hear him, right? You know what I'm saying? Donovan Mitchell. I mean, and then he starts to even do better than what he did before. You know what I'm saying? Originally, before he started calling him Donovan Mitchell. So I go up to him, I say, yo, Dave. I say, yo, listen, man, so we lost, right? I say, yo, Dave. And let's let the record clear. We lost because I think he tried to press Jason and then he stepped on his foot and Jason turned his ankle. So anyway, long story short though, I went to him, I said, yo, Dave, yo, listen, man, yo, you can't, yo, man, yo, like just chill with the Donovan Mitchell, man. Like he's like, yo, what, blah. I said, yo, listen, man, you hype that kid up, yo. But he was like, he couldn't understand. I said, yo, listen, that kid in his mind was like, oh, he's talking about me, Donovan. You know, they do. Right. I do be thinking I'm like Donovan Mitchell. I do be thinking. So do you think that it has like a positive effect too if you talk and jump out there in the crowd, right?
I definitely think it can, especially with like what you're saying. If you go in and if somebody does it who I don't know,
right, is
talking about me in a positive light, or we got to stop him. We can't stop. Like now, I'm like, oh yeah, you can't stop me. Like, do you know what I mean? So
I'm feeling good now.
But on the softball front, I'll give you this example. So we have a pitcher, Ella Davis. She's a freshman at Cherry West. Mm-hmm. Very good pitcher. Emotional though, right?
Okay.
So she'll, maybe walk a batter, and the other team will start chirping at her.
Okay.
If she strikes out that next girl, it's over. Because now she's talking back to you.
Right.
And now she's
got that confidence. Yeah. Right.
So like she can go either way with it.
Right.
But like if she's the one, like if I'm ever playing against her, I'm like, yo, just don't say anything.
No, right. Don't chirp.
Just let her go.
Right. Let her
like, right. Let her be if she's gonna be emotional, let her go the other way.
Right.
Because if she starts going positive, she's gonna chirp back, and now she's feeling good about it.
Now she's feeling good, right.
So like I think it could go either way. It's just, but yeah, I've definitely seen it go.
So last question. What would you do if you're coaching?
Yeah.
And your boy or your brother is in the stands cheering on. It's a fine line. Yeah. I don't want to say he was cheering them on. Yeah. But he was like, oh, yo, Donovan Mitchell. I tell you so, Donovan Mitchell, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you got to get him.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
I think you handled it correctly.
Yeah, right. But Dave is a funny dude, man. He's like, oh, what, man? I'm just here I just want to watch a good game. You know what I'm saying? Stop
not doing anything wrong.
But anyway, what's good though, man? How you doing though, Randall?
I'm good. I'm good. Things are good. Right, I mean, I don't get to do the summertime that you gentlemen are enjoying, but I know you're busy. Yeah. But then again, I got the greatest job in the world, so I can't complain.
Especially what you just recently got. So stop it.
Oh, listen. I mean,
I know.
I mean, we gotta, as we would say, get a few extra Big Macs.
Yeah. Right.
So
that might be worth giving up my summer vacation here.
I was gonna say, we're not.
So stop it.
We're not worried about the extra $1 charge for
it's
bacon.
all good. Right.
So, but things are good. Things are good. It's busy. I was out yesterday and it was hot, as we know. So I went out. I have the little rock garden area and redid that.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, I was only out there for, I don't know, hour and a half, just dripping.
Wow.
Dripping. But nothing is better than like a Home Depot at like 8 a.m., 8:30 when everyone's trying to get their projects together.
Right.
And you just see everybody's like different demeanors, and you see the funny interactions between everybody. And that was fun. So we got that done yesterday. Got some other important things done. So things are good. So
Yo, for the first time in my life, I caught sunburn. And I'm ignorant because I actually didn't think that African Americans could catch sunburn. I'm ignorant to that regard. I just never heard of it. Like every time I see suntan like lotion, I always think like, oh, that's not for me.
all right.
It's the same, it's not for me. But yo, I don't know. I think we went to Red Lobster afterwards, and like, yo, I'm scratching. I'm like, yo, why is my arm burning? I don't know. Like, I never had this feeling. And then come to find out, I had sunburn, man. So,
See, now, on my case, I've looked like a Red Lobster after coming off the beach.
those commercials were made for you.
They were, and I was always like, sitting there like, oh no, I'm okay. I don't need the lotion. Let me just get the initial burn, and then I'll tan.
So now I understand why. Like, I mean, we was on the beach. I see people. It's almost like, you ever see the girls like body spray and they be like this?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how they was doing the suntan. I don't know what it was, like a spray or whatever. I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But now I understand why, though. Now
Arms out,
why.
someone doing it for their back and everything.
Oh, it was all over. I said, now I understand. It's never happened to me, I promise you. And we used to be in the sun all the time. As kids, you know what I mean? You know, swimming in the pool. I mean, all kind of stuff. I never had sunburn. No.
So what about yourself, though, Jay? Besides the sunburn, how's everything been with you?
Yo, I'm really being diligent about getting stuff done. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. So I'm preparing for the school year, but I'm preparing now because I don't want to wait till like towards like August to start. I want to get prepared now. So that's what I'm doing. Other than that, everything's well, man. Trying to work out with the kids, man. Because you know what? Like, I think I told y'all, man, when we lost to Woodbury, man, like, I love basketball. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's been my thing for years, man. But I never, I thought I wanted to coach, but I never had the time for it or whatever. But then when we lost to Woodbury, it kind of like, sparked me a little bit. So it makes me want to be better at, understanding, some of my inefficiencies as a coach and then be better to like, so I'm really excited about that, excited about being a part of the summer league we're doing in Pittman and stuff like that. So just kind of like reinventing myself, like getting back to who I am, man. As many of y'all know, I went through some battles, last couple of years or whatever. And sometimes you have like a residual effect after the battle. And I think that might have been something that, I kind of might have been in a mind frame or whatever, but I'm feeling nice at peace and clear, you know what I'm saying? So feeling good though. So that's my long-winded answer.
Okay, that's all right. So the first I got to get into, I'm not going to bring up the Phillies. I mean, I will.
No, I mean, you already did, though. Yeah, you already did.
But I know you're waiting
you
for me.
did. No. You did when you first said Phillies back on track.
Yeah.
And it's cool. Like, yo, I mean, I've noticed in the post, you know what I'm saying? Like, my only thing with you is that, I could tell when you don't like someone. Somebody's not doesn't it doesn't necessarily, you hold them in a high
it's funny.
regard.
I strategically did, and then you took the bait. I strategically did that. That one, I should have done that. I usually make the time. But the Aaron Nola start you're talking about, I was like, I'm going to see what happens.
But I'm saying, see that, and here's this, right? See, why would you strategically do something when I already know what you're doing?
I'm just playing into it.
But I got it, though. I get it, though. I said, look at this man. And Nola pitched a gem, right? But you won't give him no props.
He did, because the thing is, in my mind, I've already, I've checked out with him, because I don't think he's coming back. I don't think he's going to be on this team next year. I mean, I'm glad he's, but,
right.
The thing is, to me, it's like, okay, he's done this. I need you to do it.
Right.
Consistently. But again, I'll be honest with you, Zach Wheeler hasn't been that great this year either.
We haven't heard no critiques on him.
You know, I'm saying it right now. He hasn't been that great.
Right.
You know, I'm throwing it out there. I mean,
Okay.
you know.
Well, listen. So the Phillies, they're on a hot streak. Is that what's happening?
They're back at. They just lost yesterday, but prior to that, they had won
13.
13 straight on the road,
Oh wow.
and just overall,
Playing bums or?
oh, they've been playing good competition.
Oh, okay.
They swept the Rays in Tampa, which was a huge series,
okay.
but
Okay.
yeah, they're back at it. But I mean,
So in first or second or they still clocking?
well, if the season ended today, they would make the playoffs.
Oh,
They'd be
okay.
the third wild card. So, you know, we got a long ways to go.
Okay.
Long ways to go.
But they're playing better though.
They're playing better.
That's good.
They are.
That's good. So what's his name's earning his money? Was it Rob Thompson?
Yeah, I mean, he is.
Mhm. What's a Schwarbaum? I don't understand the. Is that your term or is
That's
that
not my term.
that's
That
a
was
term
creative.
out there?
Yeah.
Okay,
When Kyle
Schwarbaum.
Schwarber hits a home run.
Is it a Schwarbaum?
Yeah, but there needs to be more of them because there's been a lot of Schwarber strikeouts. So
Okay. All right. Whatever.
it blows my mind though. Still, like just from a baseball perspective, I know they're winning with him in the top of the lineup, but I just don't know how he stays at the top
It's
of
the
the lineup.
analytics, though, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the analytics.
No, I know it is, but it's just
Yeah, man.
it's mind boggling.
How do we do with? How do we feel about analytics? Do we feel like analytics are that should be the? You know what I'm saying? Or
I don't think it's the end all be all,
Mhm.
but I definitely think it's a part of every sport now. I think it should be.
it's almost like into like data, right? In schools,
Yeah.
it's just data, right?
And I think you have to use it because it's numbers. I mean, you can kind of make the numbers say whatever you want them to say,
Right.
but numbers are numbers. And I just go back to basketball where the big thing is now you either take a layup or you take a three, nothing in between. And that's kind of what the game has come to.
That is what the game is coming to.
And that's all because of analytics.
Yeah.
So, you know, is that good for the game? I mean, it's more fun when everybody's
Yeah.
shooting threes, but I don't know. It's and the same thing with baseball, analytics and why teams don't play small ball anymore and different things like that. It's all
Right.
because of analytics.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what? I like I always try to comparison. Compare, contrast what analytics is. With anything, right, in life, right. So I think that analytics is kind of like if you're cooking, that's like the recipe. But then, in some ways, you got to have a little freestyle, though.
Yeah, you gotta have some feel for
You
it.
got to have some feel for it. So
And that's what I think's been
I
lost.
think judging, using both of them is when you makes you, kind of real more powerful. You
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Some people are either all the way in,
All the way out.
all the way out. No in between.
yeah, that's what I think has the problem is that there's been like that feel for the game, like you're talking about, has gone away.
So well, and not to switch. I mean, last time I was on here, my ADHD was
It was all
full
over.
We had
force.
to take a couple weeks off.
Right.
Yeah, we're all-
So it's still a little high right now because I kind of want to switch and ask, what are the analytics saying about Wembanyama? Because I'm gonna tell you my analytics though.
Go ahead.
I just don't think you can get dunked on in game one. I just don't. I just think that I've been on this thing, pour the cement, set the foundation. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is. And when you set the foundation, everything else you build on top of that. So how could everybody is excited. When is the last time that you tuned in and made sure to tune in to a summer league game? It's been a minute.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute. Now you're gonna tune in because ain't nothing else on. But I'm talking about strategically planning. He's playing at 9. I'm sure the whole sports world, basketball world was waiting for that, right? So all this whole anticipation, this whole thing, and you get posterized. Like people are gonna have that poster. First of all, nobody's gonna be scared to go to the hole no more. Even if they wasn't scared, they probably wasn't scared from the door, right? From talking to my brother and whatever. But I'm sure there was like a little nervousness, like what to anticipate. There's got to be something like, he's like 7'4". So of course there's going to be. But once they see you get dunked on like that, it's open season now.
I mean, he's so like skinny though, so skinny.
I don't think you can get dunked on in your first time touching the floor. I mean, matter of fact, you can get dunked on, not posterized though. You got posterized. I'm surprised nobody else is. I don't know. Is it just me? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I don't know. And listen, and the worst thing about it, were you watching the game, Coach?
I didn't. I watched.
They was interviewing the GM at the time. They was interviewing the GM. Bang, bang. You know, oh my gosh. I don't know, but maybe that's me. Maybe I'm being a little overboard. Maybe I'm being a little extra. I don't want no Kwame Brown moments, so I don't want no smoke. But I just feel like how do you? It's like getting fired on your day off. I don't know. I mean, let me know if I'm tripping. I mean, let me know if I'm tripping.
I mean, I think it's a little harsh. I think getting dunked on.
Posterized.
Okay, good clarification. I mean, it's a part of the game. The way it happened is why I'm gonna bail him out here. Here's why.
Okay.
It wasn't like a chest to chest. It was off the lob. He was backpedaling. Now, is the posters definitely gonna be on some kids' walls. It's definitely some screensavers.
It was because it was like it was like.
And that's part of his problem. That's why I'm not a believer in him, because of that. He has he's too baby gear. Right? And
that was the same thing that happened. Go ahead.
Yeah, the same play you were talking about when Brandon Miller crossed him up. Like, he just he can't move like that yet. And there was a play where he tried to take, I think, Brandon Miller in the post, and it was just like, it was like watching, and obviously everybody's very skilled, but it was like watching fifth graders play the ball. The ball's rolling on, and his arms are just flailing everywhere. So I don't know. I mean, for me, like, he got dunked on. For me, what's more troubling is just he was 2 of 13.
The numbers weren't there at all.
And it was his first game.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
to me, you would have got a little grace. 2 for 13, first game, no dunk. No posterized. You give more grace. You got posterized.
Did you see the dude on San Antonio posterize the dude on Charlotte?
No.
Okay, so if he did that to him, like, this was okay, listen, we're both about to jump right now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put this ball on your face. Like, if he would have done that to somebody, did that to him, I'd be like this. Okay, I'm with you. Because now, like, literally, like,
it's a problem.
Yeah, he just took your manhood. But
I just don't like. Do you think Ben? I'm going all over the place. But do you think Ben will ever? You think Cat's playing Ben is going to be like nervous of him moving forward
in the NBA? No.
Yeah, no more, right?
No,
because he got exposed, right?
Did you see too?
That's the same thing I'm saying.
They caught him putting the 3D image online. You see that?
Oh.
You know, like Ben always puts his off-season workouts. And they broke down the picture of the one that he posted, and then the one from the next day. And they were like, Ben, when you're cropping these pictures, make sure you don't put the 3D image that makes you look twice the size you are.
Oh, snap. Are you serious?
Yeah. I was,
wow.
It was like you already get blasted enough. But going back to the Spurs, like, I saw that Pop, signed a contract extension.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
I mean, I think he looks at it like, okay, now I have another challenge. And I think Pop is that kind of coach who's like, he's accomplished all he needs to accomplish, but now, he's still got that taste. Like, what am I going to – this is the perfect opportunity.
Mm-hmm. I just don't know. I mean, when LeBron came, you kind of knew he was going to be something. We didn't know that he was going to be what he is, but the ceiling was high. You could tell. Yeah. You could tell. With this one – I don't know.
That's why I think it's just going to take years. I don't think this year he's putting up crazy numbers, or I just don't.
I think his trajectory is somewhere between Sam Bowie, Sean Bradley, George Mirassance, but with a 3-pointer like Porzingis. Because Porzingis, right? What's Porzingis? 7'6"?
No, he's like 6'.
7'3". No, he's like 7'3".
7'3", yeah.
Like 7'3". But Porzingis, like, he could ball. You know what I'm saying? He could ball. He's tough. I mean, he's not scared. Let me just say that. You know what I'm saying? And he could shoot. You know what I mean? Wembanyama, I don't know. I mean, he's still young. I just think, and you got dunked, you got posterized. That's just not a good start.
So if he wouldn't have got dunked on that game, we wouldn't even be talking about him right now.
No.
Okay, that's fair.
Other than that, he got to play better.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's his first game.
Right. Okay.
It's all good.
So we're on the same page.
But when he got posterized, it was like, damn.
Now we have problems.
But you're right, though.
How's that happen? I mean, well, we know how it happens, right? You jump and you get dunked on.
But I think you're right, though, when it comes back to players coming into the league, like with the expectation. Like LeBron comes into the league, you see what he's doing, you see the intensity that he's playing with, in the, when he's up and coming.
Right, because you're already going to be a target.
Right.
Right? But now, it's like, you're a target, but it's still that unknown. Like, I don't know. Like, he is.
Like LeBron's son now, who's balling out.
This, that. I don't know. These are all things that you're going to have in your head. But now you're like, my man dunked on him. It's all good. We going in.
Out of the Peach Jam. LeBron's son is doing his thing.
Who? Bryce.
Yeah. Like, he's already like, they're showing highlights like he's him.
Right.
And he's embracing that, and everyone he's got
he's a little taller too, right?
Target on his back, but he's just taking over, and you're like, that kind of reminds you of what your dad did.
Right. Right. So I don't know. I mean, and listen, of course I want Wembanyama to do well, this and that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, bro. I just, you know what? Listen, I want to eat my words. I just don't know why you start. You know what I mean? He's only 19. I think he just needs to get strong and learn the game. Kyle Goodson, what up, bro? Yeah, I think you're right, man. But you got to admit that, he got posterized. Like, you just can't get posterized on the first day. That's just my opinion.
Maybe he does need to be, because then all of a sudden he's like, okay, I'm at a different level. Maybe now this motivates him. He comes out his next game, posterized other guys.
And see, that makes it worse now. See, because now, I mean, Britney Spears beat herself up to meet you, bro. Oh. Of course you know it's a different level.
I know.
You better know that.
I'm going to say.
Come on.
He did say, he goes, the NBA is different. I got to get in better shape. He did come out and say all that stuff.
You know that?
Yeah. Well,
he's a kid, though. Right?
Yeah, so he's a kid. He's a kid. You may know it.
He's a kid.
Like if we went to an NBA game right now and they said, all right, you guys got to play.
Yeah.
We're going to have our expectations of what it is.
Okay.
Right? And then we may leave there being like, damn, that was more than even what I thought.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I got you.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I got you.
But no, I don't think, like, everybody said he's the most hyped rookie since LeBron and all that stuff.
He is, though.
No, he is. He's the most hyped. He's not going to live up to
what LeBron
did.
No, not at all.
I'm just even rookie year. Like, I don't think he's a rookie of the year.
I think Brandon Miller might.
I think it's Chet Holmgren.
Oh, okay.
I like Scoot Henderson, though.
Scoot's tough.
Yeah.
They play tonight, Scoot and...
Yeah, but I think he said Scoot's not playing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because of what he called it. No, my brother said the golden French fry will be just fine. I don't know. We'll see, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to eat my words. We'll see. Again, like I said, I just think that, you know what I mean? It's just a poor start to...
Yeah. You know it's definitely not what you were hoping for.
It's not what you were hoping for. But you know what? Listen, we've all seen worse. So,
yeah.
You know what I mean? We could turn it around. So we'll see. Other than that, ain't nobody else really impressed me. You know what I mean? I'll watch again tonight, though.
Yeah.
Because now, if he gets dunked on again, okay. What do we say now?
See, Duncan, if he's challenging everything and somebody gets him, like, so if he ends the game with 8 blocks and one person dunks on him, like, you can't be mad at that.
Yeah, I mean, how many people dunked on Mutombo?
I feel like it's a good amount. But we don't talk about that because he blocks so many.
Right. Blocks so many. Okay. All right. So he's got to get his blocks up.
Yeah, I think if he's blocking everything,
right?
But then a couple sneak by, then a couple
yeah. I want you know what that's true. Let me go back and check to see how many blocks he had before he got posterized, and if anybody's talking about the blocks or the posterization of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't even gotta go. I already know. I'm telling you, he cannot keep getting posterized. It can't happen. It just cannot happen. It just cannot happen.
Well, I mean,
Getting dunked on is part of the game. I'm not saying
Right,
it's
it's going to happen again, and
it's going to happen.
and it's going to happen many times again, and he's going to have to accept that. But he's going to have to also exert himself.
Think about that.
He had 5 blocks.
I had 5. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I mean,
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
If he now, here's what I will say. It can be over for him tonight. Like his career could be over.
Okay. We're here, coach. Okay, thank you.
If somebody goes up to dunk and he gets out of the way, his career is over.
See?
It's over. That means he has 0 heart. It's over. It's over.
Right.
Now, I'd rather him get banged on. Like DeAndre Jordan on what's his name? What's his name?
I know you're talking about
Brandon Knight.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like that. Than for him to just get out of the way.
Okay.
I'd rather him do that because at least he's like not being scared. If he starts being scared, it's over.
Right. Because now, and I disagree with you, Randy. I don't think that he has to look forward to getting posterized.
No, not look forward to, but
he can't accept that.
But it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
I'm not saying, of course, it's going to happen, but I just don't think he can accept that, though.
I agree.
He can't accept that, though. No, you can't do that. You know what I mean? In my opinion, I don't think he can.
Fair.
So, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, listen, this is exciting. This brings some excitement to the men here and women that are in this this drought, this desert of sports. Nothing going on. You know what I mean? So,
I mean, really. So, what may I ask you this? We were talking about the NBA. What do you think about the in-season tournament that they just released the trophy for? And
I still don't get it.
I don't understand the point of it.
well,
Like, I was just reading about it and the breakdown of it.
yeah,
it's going to be cool. But my thing is that's
what they're doing, though. That's everybody's doing that.
I think it's one of those things where we just have to let it play out, not be negative about it before.
No, and we're going to watch it. I mean,
I don't.
I'm just saying, I mean, listen, as long as they playing, it don't matter to me. I think one of the biggest things, I don't know, from my mind, what I'm thinking about is how we get rid of Jimmy. That's where I'm at with it. How can we get rid of Jimmy?
I think he's staying.
So all this is created for nothing.
I think he's staying.
they were all out partying the other day together.
I think we're running it back.
Are you happy about that?
I'm not terribly upset about it. I think it beats any other option.
Yeah.
Because any other option means that we're taking this year off.
But now you got a player that doesn't want to be there. Or you think that's more exaggerated?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also think he's still
Because I mean he was out chilling with him, right?
And I think he understands that nobody wants him.
Yeah.
so he's motivated if he's one against another contract to play well.
Like where is he going? Nobody wants him.
Yeah.
I thought the Clippers do it. Interesting point though, my brother made. He said Wembanyama is going to posterize more than getting posterized. So
You would hope.
So that is what we hope. That is true. That is what we hope. But yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm not sure about this. Like the way he played, it's just like he is who he is, man.
No, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I think Maxey needs to take a huge jump. And you know what? And I'm gonna apologize to somebody right now because I think we've treated him harshly, somewhat deserved, but I think it's overplayed. Tobias Harris
okay.
is a good basketball player.
He is. He's better than a crumble cookie.
Trade him for exactly. When trade him for a crumble cookie.
Than a crumble cookie.
I think his response to that was great.
Yeah.
I think he handled
It was. Yeah, absolutely.
That depends what flavor though. They're pretty good cookies.
But I think if
He said maxi pad. This is stupid.
Nick Nurse can get Tobias more involved, we have a good team.
So okay, no. See, do you get what Coach is saying here, Randy? What you're saying here is that you have more trust in Nurse than you do with Rivers.
Oh, there's no question about it.
Yeah, I mean
that's pretty much what you're saying.
But I'm going back and I'm looking at our team like, okay, we're gonna run this back. We still need bench help badly, but we're gonna run it back. Okay, what do we have? We have James Harden, who is turning himself into a point guard. Okay, right. So we have to figure out how to not rely on him in the playoffs to score. Okay, we have to figure that out.
You mean? All right. So you mean figure out how he cannot score, how him not to rely on him not to score, but then also him know that we don't need you to score.
which I think he doesn't want to score in the play.
I think he does.
I think if I don't think not that he doesn't want to, but if the pressure's not on him, I think he's fine with it.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I think he'd be very happy if he put up like 14 points, 15 assists.
Yeah,
and be like,
it'd be cool.
Yeah, it's a great night for me.
Maxey's got to take a huge step. I mean, like Jamal Murray level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a long way.
My brother said Maxey Pad's not that dude. Now
I agree.
Now, but you've been saying that though.
I don't think he's that dude. Jamal Murray's.
Well, Jamal Murray became that dude. I think Maxey has shown that he can become.
He can take over a
dude.
game.
Yes.
Take over a game.
You haven't seen him play, and think that he could take over a game. Come on. Now, what Kyle is saying, he said, Tobias needs to play more free. I mean, I agree. And, Tobias is nice. My brother said, he's from Long Island. I like my Long Island dudes. But my only thing is that if Tobias is on the fast break, you're nervous. If you've watched him, you're nervous. It's going to be some type of dumb shot.
But has it always been that way with him? Like his whole career?
I ain't been watching him his whole career. I only watched him in Philly. I can't even lie.
But if you ever looked at Tobias, like I said, he's never made a name for himself as being that guy.
I think Tobias is good. The little high post, mid range. That's it. Create one-on-one.
And I agree with all that. But I'm saying if he's our third option to score.
That's a good point, Kyle.
Third option to score, fourth option to score, but we're giving him touches. Right?
So you don't think Tobias gets touches?
No, he doesn't.
No. Not consistently. I don't think he knows when he's getting the ball.
He does look like Laws. Like he looks like, because I've seen plenty of times when he's going to be moving to set a screen, and all of a sudden he gets a pass and he's out of sorts. So you get one of those off balance Tobias shots.
So a good analyzation from Coach.
Maxey's not better than Vernon Maxwell. Wow.
Right. See, right. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like Vernon Maxwell.
My brother got jokes.
Wow.
But no, Coach Goodson, he's saying Embiid's in everybody's way. So now that brings up another point.
Agreed.
Okay. Does Nurse have him back on the block? Is Nurse the guy that's going to put him where? Is that his skill set, just to roam around the block?
He's not going to do that.
He's not going to do that. Exactly.
I think the key for Nurse is if he can get them moving.
Yeah. They're too stagnant on offense.
Just get them moving.
Right. But what did Doc say? He said, you know what? At different times, it was challenging because James wants to play James' way.
Right.
And contrary to what my brother's saying, I was not that excited when James Harden came to the Sixers. And I think
apparently he has a video.
Apparently he has a video. I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying?
We might have to get our hands on that.
But you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's Harden wants to play Harden ball. You know what I'm saying? I think other than that, then he's a liability. He's not a catch and shoot guy.
He can be.
When?
He's one of the best 3-point shooters.
He can still knock the threes down.
Is that catch and shoot? Or is
if you can shoot, you can shoot.
I agree. But the style of it is different, right?
No, but I'm saying if he's getting open shots, he's going to shoot the ball and make them at a high clip. But how often is he in catch and shoot situations?
Right. Yeah.
Because the ball doesn't move. So that's my point. Like, I think he can do it. I just think he's never in that situation, mostly because of his own fault, right? Because he's handling the ball so much. But I think that's Nurse's not only job. He's got to get the ball moving. The team's not going to be any good if the ball
don't move. If it doesn't move,
it's too easy to defend.
I actually thought we lost we lost Shake, which is fine. I don't want to lose Paul Reed though.
I agree with that.
And I think Paul Reed could be very special.
I agree.
I actually think that we could, I think he's like the younger version of Theo Rattler, maybe just with a little more offense.
Yeah, I think we got.
I like him too. I mean, I think the Sixers will match that deal because if you look at it.
Actually, they won't.
No, they will, because if you look at it, it's 3 years, $23 million, but it's only guaranteed the second 2 years if the Jazz make it to the second round of the playoffs.
Right. So if you match it, then it becomes guaranteed because we're going to make it to the second round.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't know if they want to spend that money because they were saying that how it brings them over the luxury tax or whatever. So
I don't think they're really going to do anything until they figure out what's going on with Harden.
Right.
I don't think they're going to sign anybody. I just,
and see that hurt.
They signed Montrez.
Well, that was his player option.
Came on back.
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
Well, he had a player option. So it was his choice.
Okay.
He was like, I'm going to take the money.
Yeah, because he wasn't getting made.
I mean, that's the thing. You had this debate all the time about this team and where they're at. And you're like, look, if this team was still, and they've choked in the playoffs, but if you have a coach that has a better approach, they might be able to get past that hump. And then there you go. But I mean, this team still has the ability, I think, to win the East if they are able to, if you maximize their talents.
We won't do nothing with Harden.
Well, that's a lot of people feel that way.
It's already there. I mean, we were up 3-1. This reminds me of. I'm telling you, we need like a Moses Malone type of trade. I'm not saying I don't know what that is, but we need that type of trade because this reminds me of like Philly back in the day. Up, have leads up 3-1, still lose. He was up 3-1,
yeah,
and lost. So and then we got demolished Game 7. So you know what I'm saying, like. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I hope Daryl Morey does something, but I don't know. And Embiid to me is on the clock, to be honest.
How do you feel about that Pat Beverly signing?
I like Pat Beverly. I like it.
I think it's a year too late. We needed him last year.
Okay, I'll give you that. You're right.
We needed him last year. I think we had him last year. I don't think we lose.
I don't think so.
Because it brings that tenacity
and the toughness.
Yeah.
It's like I think Boston's lost something with Marcus Smart.
I agree with that.
Yeah. They lost something. Porzingis is hurt. First of all, listen, you better find out how to get Brogdon back because Brogdon is the reason why y'all won. At least that series because he was lights out.
He was awesome.
Lights out. I don't know. And it's interesting that Jaylen Brown hasn't signed.
Yeah.
That's a little interesting too. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We'll figure it out.
What about your Knicks? How you feel about what they're doing?
I love the fact that they got Dante. Delaware guy, you know what I'm saying, can ball.
Villanova 2.0 up there.
Yeah. You better have signed Hart. You better have signed him, you know what I'm saying? And then now you got DiVincenzo. You're pretty good. But you know what? What else? I mean, RJ sucks. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he sucks. He's garbage. He sucks. Williams is a foul machine. Okay, Williams, I hope. I don't know. You know what? We as coaches, right? We tell these kids, work on your game during the summer, right? Because that's when greatness is evolved, right? So Mitchell Robinson, he don't have no inside game, but yet he want to talk junk to my I'm tired of running up and down the court for cardio. He want the ball. What?
Yeah.
So I don't know. No, Smart was a great pickup for Memphis, though, bro. I thought it was great for them, and I think that's going to help Ja. To be honest with you,
if he's open to it,
I think because I think Smart is still young enough. You know what I'm saying? He's still young enough, and I think, dare I say, I don't know. Do you think Dylan Brooks, him being gone, is going to be better for Ja? Because Green said it best. Green said, listen, the reason why Memphis won't win a chip is because of that dude right there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm wondering if Green, so he kind of set the tone a little bit. Is that fair to say? Like he was kind of like the personality.
Dylan Brooks was the personality of that team.
Yeah. So, that kind of got, Ja, I'm sure Ja was kind of influenced by him a little bit.
But we don't see Dylan Brooks doing anything negative off the court.
He just might be better with it. I mean, don't mean he ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel like Dylan Brooks is all talk.
Really?
Yeah. And I don't mean it in a negative way. I feel like he's just
he's like the new Marcus Smart. Pat Bev, because that's where Smart got his stuff from. Pat Bev, right? They're of that cloth.
You know who Dylan Brooks reminds me of? Used to be on the Sixers. All the tattoos.
Oh, Mike Scott.
Mike Scott.
Mike Scott.
Okay, here's why. And I'll never forget this. A coach who used to coach him at Virginia, okay, then started coaching the NBA, said that he said he got into a fight in like a game or something like that. And so the coach that was coaching against him said, "Yo, like, who you think you are, man? I remember when you were at Virginia, you didn't have all these tattoos. You come from a nice 2-family home.
Oh, wow.
Don't act like you're something you're not." Like, talking about Mike Scott. So like that's what I feel like Dylan Brooks is.
Okay.
Like, you're a nice guy. You're a good dude.
Right.
You're just trying to put on this persona,
Yeah.
which is fine. Like, you just got paid $86 million because of your persona. Like,
Right.
good for you.
Right.
But like, I don't think that's who he really is.
Would you pay him that much?
I wouldn't have.
I wouldn't have either.
I think he's good to have on your team,
Culture-wise,
especially Houston, who's young, who wants some. They probably want some of that Memphis swagger. Yeah, that's a lot of money.
No, I know you brought him up, but did you see, like, and I don't know if we brought this up before, like how we talk about the 25-game suspension for Ja for this year, right? But how that it impacts him because now he's not eligible for any postseason awards.
I think that's part of the reason they gave it.
Yeah, it was just like, they were just talking about like how much.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that because it's not his first time, right? So
right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't keep doing this and thinking it's cool, and so I'm okay with that. I'm more okay with that than I am with the media or people blasting Dame Lillard because he wants to choose where he wants to go. Now I'm kind of like a little bothered by that. Like, he should be able to choose where he wants to go. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
but Portland shouldn't have to agree to it.
No, I mean, no, they.
Yeah.
Well,
that's my thought. Go ahead.
I think they owe him something. I think they owe him a little bit. I think they owe him.
I think them owing him is them trading him to a
contender,
to a spot.
But they also can't just,
because here's, and I don't have a problem. I think both sides are doing what they're supposed to do. So Dame came out and said, "I want to trade." Mm-hmm. Cool. But then his agent is now calling other teams, telling them not to trade for him because he doesn't want to come to you. So call the Sixers, call the Nets, call whoever. He doesn't want to come to you. Don't trade for him. He wants to go to Miami, that's well within their rights. I have no problem with that at all. But as Portland, like Miami, knowing this, now their offer is going to be
right. They're like, if it's the only place,
if it's only us, then here's what we're going to give you. So as Portland, I got to be like, all right, like if we're going to trade you, we got to get something back.
Well, they will get something back. They may not get what they want back, but they'll get something back.
So if Miami offers X, Y, and Z, and give me another contender.
Sixers
is a bad example because we don't have anything to offer.
Okay.
Sixers. Okay. No.
Knicks.
Knicks. Good one.
That's good.
The Knicks offer something back, and the Knicks offers better. What should they do? They're both contending teams. Most people would say the Knicks are better than Miami. They finished 5th. Miami finished 8th.
Yeah.
What should Portland do?
See, I don't know. I mean, it's a great question.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying both. Question. I think both parties are doing the right thing,
or that there's no loyalty in business.
So I would say there's no loyalty if they trade him to Utah.
Because, the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm sure to get him to stay or whatever, they was telling him all kind of stuff and saying like, yo, listen, man, if it don't work, then we gonna get you where you want to go. Blah blah. Don't worry about it. Yo, just try to believe in us for again. Blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know, right?
Agree.
So then now he's like, yo, listen, I found my destination. This is where I want to go. You said I'm good. You said if I did this, I'm good. Shut. But I mean, the agent. I mean. I don't understand why would the agent put it out there like that.
He put it on the record, like
everybody knows that he wants to go to Miami.
Yeah.
But
so I think that's like, so I guess that's where the loyalty comes from Dame's side is, okay, listen, we're gonna do whatever we can to get you to Miami. let us drive this price up so we can get back what we need to make it work. Because we're not getting Jimmy back. We're not getting Bam back. So you're still going to have a squad when you go there. Like, that's what a lot of players do. Like, no. Like, when Carmelo came to the Knicks.
Right.
If Carmelo just would have waited, they would have had a squad when he got there in free agency.
Right.
But because he got traded, there was nothing left.
Right.
So that's some of the worry. But you're not losing Jimmy. You're not losing Bam. From now on, I'm hearing Kyle Lowry's not even in the deal. So, like, you're still going to have a team. And the other boy, young boy, is not in the deal.
Hero.
No, he's in it. Caleb Martin.
Oh, okay.
So you still got a squad when you go there. So let us get what we can get. Instead of now, it's like, oh, he's the only one coming to us. Here, you can have Duncan.
See, I don't know. I don't know. I think he when you give years and dedication to, I mean, they're paying you, so really they don't owe you anything.
Right.
But you think, okay, I give my years to this. Yo, do me right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I did this, I battled, I made you money. I made y'all rich. Y'all made me rich because I made y'all rich. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I don't know. I just think that, and maybe the way they go about it could be, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But, I mean, this, I don't know. I mean, I'm listening to what Kyle saying with Scoot over Dame. I'm like, yo, Scoot's tough though. Scoot is tough. I don't think he's at that Dame level yet. But but he can be there in time. But I don't think they win anything with them two anyway. So it's you got to make a move.
I think the organization's obligation to do right by the player is to send them to a legitimate contending team. I think that's your obligation. Now, unless they had the conversation, like you said, I'll send you wherever you want to go. Like, that's different. But if you said that as an organization, you got issues. Because you can't guarantee that.
I think Morey did that with Harden.
Said, I'll send you wherever you want to go?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, what I'm saying, they'll give me 2 years or give me this, whatever, and then, I got you wherever you want to go, I got you.
Well, I guess the problem there is nobody wants
you. So I don't know. I you know what? Listen, I think a lot of people have a problem with the players having and being able to choose their own destinations and create their own narrative. And I actually think that that's the way business, is moving to. I mean, you better recognize your own brand and you be the one that's going to protect it and make the most value over it, rather than other people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I have no problem with him dictating where he wants to go, but you also signed that contract, which says I can send you wherever I want to send you. So
Yeah.
I think people too just get frustrated, like with the way like Kevin Durant's handled everything over the last couple of years and forcing his way out and where he wants to go.
Well, he didn't force. Did he force his way out, or he signed in free agency?
KD?
Yeah.
No, he's that's why Bridges and all them are in Nets.
Oh, he did force out.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. But that. Even then, I can't say he forced this out. I mean, he just said like, he doesn't plan on re-signing, right?
No, he demanded a trade.
He wanted a trade.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, but I mean, like I said,
but that was after, and I'm not trying to make no excuses for Kevin Durant. You already know I'm not, right? But at the same time, I mean, what's fair is fair. I just don't know. That's a little different. Carmelo, yeah, absolutely. That's a force. Durant, I mean, you had the Kyrie thing. You had
there was so much. There was
so many different things. Like they owed it to KD. Like you know what I'm saying. Like come on, you know what I mean.
Well, I think now that's the narrative of the NBA. It's a players' league. Mm-hmm. If I want to be traded, I'm going to be traded. I just think when you sign these contracts, it comes with you don't have full control over that decision.
So then the players, what they need to do is think about. I guess LeBron was the one that came up with this sign shorter deals.
Yeah.
The 2 year.
Yeah. LeBron's on 1 year with a player option.
The player option. Those are great. Yeah.
So like now it's like, okay, I'm here.
Right.
But I can be gone next year.
Right. It's almost like, being on a month-to-month lease.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I would have went. So I saw somebody mention Kyrie, or my brother mentioned Kyrie. I would have went after Kyrie if I was Morey. I like Kyrie. I thought Kyrie in Philly would have been all right. I thought James in Dallas would have been really good for Luka. Luka needs to have the ball. James, James needs to, he doesn't necessarily demand a whole lot of attention with the ball like all the time. Like Kyrie, he needs to have the ball in his hands for him to be effective at all. James, like you said, he could be that point guard or whatever the case may be. I actually thought that Harden actually fit better with Luka than Kyrie. I think the Kyrie-Luka thing is almost the same dynamic as Jaylen Brown and Tatum.
I think Dallas did a good job in free agency. I think the West is so good that it doesn't really matter.
I thought Dallas did a great job by picking up Steph Curry. I think we dropped a bag. Steph Curry is that dude. I'm trying to tell you, we need more shooting, man.
No, actually,
we absolutely do.
You know, man.
You know who our sixth man is right now?
Who? Montrez?
No.
It ain't Korkmaz. Oh my God.
No, I'm just saying.
No, but he's still there.
Oh yeah,
Right.
he demanded a trade last year.
Yeah, ain't nobody, but nobody wants you.
Yeah, they were like, just sit down. Shut up.
Yeah, sit down,
Go
right.
somewhere.
Right.
Be lucky you're on the roster.
I take Fournier though. Fournier,
Too much money.
He is a lot of money, but I take him though.
Oh, I'll take him. Yeah,
He can ball.
He can shoot
He
it.
can shoot. He can ball. You know what I'm saying?
He
But-
doesn't play no D.
Play no D.
Well, that's what the Sixers.
Next gonna be tough though.
Next time be tough.
Next gonna be pretty tough.
I just worry about Thibodeau.
Yeah, he's limited.
His time runs out every.
Yeah, he's limited. Limited. You know what I'm saying? Limited. And then what happens? Does Brunson come coach?
It's Jay Wright.
You don't think so? No.
Not Jay,
Jay
Wright.
Wright?
No, I think Jay Wright's done.
I think
Yeah,
he is
he's
too.
done
I don't know.
too. Yeah.
Well, if I was him, so I'd be like, yeah, I don't really need to do that.
Yeah. So I don't know. Well, it's going to be interesting to see. Free agency. I thought. It's going to be interesting to see what we can get done. There's still some good free agents out there from what I'm hearing. But I'm sad to see Paul Reed leave. I'm not sad to see what's his name, Shake. I thought Shake was always shaky.
So I was listening to a podcast on my drive last night, like a national podcast. I forget who it was. It might have been Zach Lowe. You know what he was saying? Bang, bang, Niang.
See what I'm saying? Right. See? Stole my stuff, man. Stole my stuff,
I think
man.
low key he was listening. No, I like listening to national radio.
Stole my stuff, man. Right. I was sad to see Niang leave, though. I ain't gonna lie. He didn't care.
I think it was just so early. Like he signed like right away. Like
Yeah. Because they have to get their money, too. And I
Yeah.
realized that, you know what I'm saying? He's got to maximize his value. I don't know if his value gets any higher than, this is the highest his value's ever been. You know what I
he
mean?
took a shot at Utah on his way out too.
Did he?
Yeah, he said it was nice to finally play in a sports city like Philly.
Oh, wow.
Because he was in Utah the whole time.
Right.
He said it was nice to
Yeah.
finally play in a sports city like Philly.
Yeah. I like Niang, though. I did like Niang. I thought he brought toughness. I thought we're going to be sad about that.
Yeah.
We're going to miss him.
He's gonna do. I mean, Cleveland did well. Max Strus, Niang. They got somebody else.
Oh, yeah.
Re-signed Karis LeVert.
And you got all that penetration to kick out to them shooters.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be tough.
Yeah.
Let's look at the players left. Got Will Barton, Terrence Davis. Ayu Dasanu,
Good defender on the wing. That might not be bad.
Kelly Oubre.
Not bad.
I'd be okay with Kelly
Yeah,
Oubre.
I would-
He
yeah, I'd
brings
be
some
okay.
toughness.
Yeah.
He can shoot it.
Paul Reed, we know, but Terrence Ross.
Terrence Ross can play.
He can shoot it.
Yeah. He might come to Philly.
I think he just signed, though, didn't he? Dario Saric.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Saric just signed yesterday.
I don't want Sarge anyway.
TJ Warren.
TJ has potential. He
Chris
scored 50 on us.
He's never done it again. I don't think he scored 50 points since.
I mean, it's hard to score 50.
No, I mean like total.
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
I guess that's like top free agents, but
Who's Sharif Cooper?
He's a Jersey kid.
Oh, I know a man talked about him, Sharif Cooper. I don't know.
He's with is he with Cleveland or Atlanta? He might be with Cleveland.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Sarge is going to Golden State?
That's a good fit.
That's a
yeah,
great fit.
that's
for
right.
him.
Yeah,
That's a great fit for him. How we feel about Chris Paul on Golden State?
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
How about health too with him?
I don't like it.
I just don't like the fit, the way they play. I don't. I feel like Chris Paul and Draymond are the same player.
You think he slows them down a little bit?
Like they just
Yeah.
they handle the
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah.
They want to make the pass.
Yeah, but you know what? Coming off the bench, that might be all right though.
But
Coming off the bench, that might be all right though.
I don't think I can't see a game where you finish with Chris Paul, Steph, Clay, Wiggins, and Draymond. I don't think you can win with that lineup.
Maybe I don't know. I mean, he's going to be an asset, right? At some point, right? I mean, because he can still play. He
Yeah.
can still play. You know what I'm saying? I like him better than Harden on the Sixers.
Oh,
Paul,
I actually don't.
you don't.
I don't.
I'm just not a Chris Paul fan
don't.
at all.
No. I as much as I don't like hesitant with James, I don't want anything to do with
You know,
Chris Paul.
interesting point though. I just saw this here. What do we think about Jordan Poole?
Like leaving?
Yeah, that's it. He had to go.
Yeah, he had to go. He was awful in the playoffs.
This playoffs. No, about the championship. Pretty good. He's pretty good in the playoffs though.
That was last year.
But yeah, I mean, but hey, listen.
When he got punched in his mouth, that was the end of it.
Listen, anybody. I mean, he got.
But it shows you. Well, here's what it shows you how bad he played this year. Because in most situations, everybody said when it happened, what did everybody say?
Yeah,
Draymond's got to go.
Draymond,
Draymond's got to
right,
go. Draymond's got to go.
Until he
And
played.
the end of the season was like,
Yeah,
all right, we got to get rid of Poole.
Jordan Poole. Poole got to go.
How would you feel about John Wall?
Nah, he's done. He's done. Too many injuries. He's done. He's done.
I think it's a high risk, high reward.
Yeah, I don't even
I'd
want to
take a flyer on him.
I don't even want to take it.
I haven't even thought
Yeah.
about that.
Now, see, you know, one of our listeners here is talking about Ben Simmons will have a great return.
Okay.
Ben Simmons will
Where's-
never.
Is Ben Simmons still in the Nets?
Yeah, he's still in the Nets. Yeah, Ben Simmons will he will never recover from this.
No. But
He will never
This
recover.
is his
From
last year of his contract.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay.
does he get another one? Does a team take it?
He does.
Is Ben Simmons in Australia next year playing basketball?
Wow.
That could be. I mean, I could.
Has
see
there
that.
been a harder fall from grace other than Carson Wentz?
I knew that was coming. I knew it.
That's a good one. I like what. No, but that honestly,
Carson's
that one
terrible. Like
that one was, I think, harder than even Ben.
Carson.
Yes. Yes.
But see, the only reason I say I disagree is because I don't even know if Carson should have been in grace, you know what I'm saying? But Ben at least was there.
Right.
Ben was an All NBA player.
Who did more in their career, Ben or Carson?
Ben.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Ben.
Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? All star.
All NBA, All Star,
All defensive team.
All Defensive Team.
Yeah.
He sucks. Y'all be watching It Is What It Is with Cameron and Bates, man. And I was watching some of the clips and they was killing him. And then Cameron was like, yo, yeah, Ben, you know, something about Ben. You know, Ben's worried that he's too worried about social media. You know what I'm saying? So I guess Cameron had said something and, you know, they don't really care. So he's like, yo, listen. He's like, yo, what's up? What's up? You know, he's like, yo, what's up with your man? He's like, yo, what's up with you? You know what I mean? Like, you know, so at the end of the day, like, I think Ben's done. I think Ben is just, he's become Hollywoodized.
But he doesn't care about. I don't think he cares about basketball.
Oh, that's what it. You don't think so?
I don't think it's important to him at all.
It's a means to
Making money,
the
right.
other things he wants.
He's got his money. He's got his lifestyle.
It's a means to his being famous. It's
Right.
a means to him being able to deal with women and all that. That's what I agree with that. I don't think he loves basketball.
And I would be shocked if he
Is
even.
he still with
Markel Fultz loves basketball.
Yes.
He reinvented
Yes.
himself.
Good-
after
good
his,
example.
After his
Yes.
troubles, he couldn't figure it out.
Yes.
Awful time in Philly. Got hurt, tore his ACL, and he's
He loves it.
in it.
Right.
Ben just didn't take a dunk, and that was the end of his career.
That was it. But even now, he might not even want to play anymore.
Well, I mean, is he still with Kardashian?
No,
Oh,
that was part of the
okay.
problem.
Yeah.
He's made $126 million in his career.
That's it. Oh, I guess he's only.
Yeah.
How old's Ben?
But I mean, that's just
24,
contracts.
25?
That's just contracts. It doesn't.
How old is
I
Ben?
thought he had more money. I thought he's only on his first big contract still. Yeah, that's right.
How old is Ben? Ben's young.
26. 6.
So we're gonna say he's probably made $200 million with different endorsements and everything over the years. You know, does he? I mean, does you said he doesn't want to play? Do you think he just is like, yeah, I'm good?
No,
$200 million. I can get into some other things.
No, I still think he's going to play because I think that's his.
He's only 26.
That's his. Is he 26?
26.
That's his identity
to do other things.
So I think he still plays. But
I mean, what other things are we talking about? Because I ain't seen him in no movies. I don't see him on no.
But no, he does it. What does he do? You know, he is able to enjoy himself in the social scene and do whatever he is, have the life that he is because he's Ben Simmons, the basketball player.
But that's what I'm saying. If he's not Ben Simmons, the basketball player, nobody cares anymore.
Right.
Okay.
You're just another rich dude.
All right. So I'm at the club. Matter of fact, all our listeners, y'all at the club, y'all chilling, you vibing, you activated. Ben Simmons comes in. Do you even care?
Yes.
If anything, you're just clowning him.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what's happening now. Everywhere he go, you think they like, yo, Ben, what up, son? Word. They like,
yeah, but the women don't care. The women doesn't care.
I don't think he ever had a problem with the getting chicks. I mean, the dude's like 6'10", man.
That's why I say he goes to Australia.
Okay.
Because he could
got high.
He could be a superstar in Australia.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
And, you know.
That's fair. What's up, Tone? Tony's on. He's talking about we're doing B-ball. Paul. I think I like Paul Reed, though, man. I really do, man.
But listen, what he did in the playoffs, he showed out.
I like Paul Reed, man. In fact, I thought the ball moved better with Paul Reed in the game than it did with Embiid.
There was arguments. People said this offense runs a little smoother, but you know.
I'll still say, I mean, just being an analyst of the game or whatever, I went to that game 6 in Philly, and Embiid came down wrong, and he wasn't right ever since then. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'll put that out there, not to make excuses for him, but
I'm happy we haven't heard from Embiid.
I don't think that's him though.
Well, I mean, all his Twitter stuff and all.
Oh, right.
I feel like he's just quite like I'm happy about that.
Yeah. Were you happy to see him, Harden? Was it Maxey out there, Harris in the Hamptons?
Yeah.
I was happy too. It looked like they was out there chilling and having a good time.
And that's what makes, like you said, I didn't
even know who Michael Rubin was.
Really? He's the man.
Yeah, I didn't know who he was. No,
but I think that's true, Coach. What you said, that's what makes me think they're running it back. Like they're like, all right, let's all just hang out, partied up.
Well, I mean, I mean, I just think, and the fact that nobody wants him.
Right, nobody wants him.
So it's like,
all right, well,
we can't just trade you. Like, we can't make somebody take you.
Right.
It's like the stray dog. All right, get in the car. I'm gonna be honest.
Just contrary, bro. Ben Simmons is saying Ben Simmons got diesel this summer, but you said it was a 3D.
It was a 3D image.
It was a filter.
Yes, it was a 3D image.
It's a filter, AI.
Yes, pretty much. Yes. I'll have to see if I can bring it up real quick. I know we trying to.
That AI stuff is crazy, man. Have you ever tried it?
Yeah.
Yo, I had the AI tried on me, man. And it actually, I turned into, I was a white man. I'm that serious.
AI and ChatGPT are just
they're good little apps. What's up with the Flyers? The Flyers is playing well?
No.
Oh. Somebody said don't sleep on the Flyers. I don't know.
Flyers got about 4 more years. We can talk about the Flyers in 4 years. Flyers are in a
rebuild.
Flyers
the thing is,
the process.
I would say the Flyers are doing the process the way you're supposed to, from what I understand. But you know,
right?
Yeah, they're the first year of the process.
Right, the first year of the process. Yeah, this is the 3D image, and he had his arms all blown up and a lot bigger than he normally is.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yo, Ben, like I said, I mean, hey, at the end of the day, you know what? I want everybody that's playing sports to just be, you know, to be good and you know, it's their family and take care of their families and stuff like that.
Still an athletic specimen.
But
like that's what I'm laughing about too. Like I'm like they're laughing at him with the 3D image, but the dude's still an athletic specimen. You got to give him that. Like,
yeah, but it just goes to show you that, you know, the game is all about the mental. Life is all about mental, man. You got to be able, like, who doesn't? Do you know Harden's going to do what he does? That's just what he's going to falter. That's what happens. You know what I'm saying? There's patterns of behavior. You can't shy away from it.
Right.
Patterns of behavior you can't shy away from. And that's why I'm saying I can go back to all my points that I just made. Specifically, Wembanyama.
Is there any percentage chance that Harden, say he stays, has a good postseason? Any percentage?
Yeah.
He will always do what he's done.
I got you, but I'm saying, so they get to Game 7. There's zero chance he performs.
Yeah.
Zero.
Yes. Unless there's been a life change. So I don't know if you got, you might be talking to, you might talk to somebody before the game.
No,
You've been seeing.
everything's the same.
Maybe he found a new club to go to.
Oh, okay. Everything's
Everything's the same.
No, then you're going to get the same results.
Zero.
I still don't
Zero
think. I think that's being way too harsh on them.
Okay, then that's fine.
I still think. I still think that he.
See,
at some
and
point,
it's that there. It's that belief there that sets you up for the heartbreak.
I don't even. I think for me, it's more okay. It's not so much that I think he has it in him. I just think you can't play bad that many times. Right.
like at some point, it's gonna.
Some point, it's just got to be like I accidentally have to make this shot because I missed it so many times.
Well, how many times? How old is he? How many times? This thing has been.
That's what I'm saying. I think
Right.
at some
Do you
point,
think- so,
not him growing and being like, oh, I'm gonna get done. Him just like the way the defense plays. It just got to be a perfect storm has to happen at some point.
Right.
Let me tell you. LeBron's his best case for this, right? LeBron was scared to shoot the free throw. Is he scared now?
No.
Because he worked on his craft. Do you see Jimmy Harden working?
I think James Harden works on his craft. There's no doubt. I think he's a basketball head. I think he works on his game all the time. I think he lives in the gym.
So you believe that? Don't you think working on your game makes you mentally stronger? Correct or not correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Has he displayed the mental toughness and fortitude in those same moments that have became his narrative that he disappears?
No, but his basketball skill has grown immensely from the time he's been in the league, which shows that he's in the gym.
Okay. It just is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a mental thing. Like you're saying, it's the mental.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I agree with you. Like your work breeds your confidence. How do you get more confidence on them? Do it until you're not even thinking about it. I agree with that 100%. But you can't replicate in the summer being in Game 7.
Okay, that's right.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying I don't think. Let me be clear. I'm not saying we get to a Game 7 and he's like, all right, I got it now. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying.
Right.
I'm saying we get to a Game 7 and for whatever reason that shot goes in and he doesn't turn it over here. And he like, it's not because of him. It's just he's messed it up so many. Everybody can score 50 once.
That's true. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. I'm just not confident.
Oh, I'm not banking on it.
I'm just not confident. A lot of things that happen. I know we got to go. A lot of things that happen. Though. I was listening to ESPN. Are they going broke or something? Or what? They got a lot of layoffs.
Guys making too much money.
Yeah,
there's too many other outlets too. Like so they're not the only show in town anymore.
That's what I'm saying. The new media. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's what they're saying. The new media, man. So, you know what I'm saying? So I think but what do we think? What do we think about, just real quick, because did we talk about the Shannon Sharpe and Skip thing? I mean, it's old news, but, what do we think about, like, are those hosts like that? Are they, like, kind of dying off and the new hosts are coming in? Because I'm telling you right now, I mean, other than us, like, I like listening to us, and other people do too, so we appreciate you guys. But I also like listening to, like, I like the Is What It Is with Cameron and Mace, man.
Well,
I ain't gonna lie, man. I like it, man.
I think what you're saying is I think that is a dying breed of the hosts that are willing to just put it out there without any fear of what the repercussion is, and argue with each other, even if they feel that it might, they might disrespect each other at times. I think it is, and that was what made Shannon Sharpe and Skip so good, is that they were usually going at each other half the time,
right?
But they all had valid points, and I think you're right. It is a dying breed.
Yeah,
and I think a lot of those shows have been exposed that a lot of their takes aren't real. So, like, they'll go on the show and say, okay, can you argue this side of this? Can you?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not always like
That's not really their position.
no. Like, can you
So-
can you find an argument for?
So it's
take
become
this side?
Hollywoodized.
Do you know what I mean? So that way they're never on the same side. They're never
Right.
agreeing
I
on
got
anything.
you.
So that way we
I
can
got you.
always.
I think you see that a lot of times right now in the morning with Kendra Perkins and Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
but I mean, you see it now with Skip Bayless. He's taking time away.
Well, he needs to.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah,
He's not. I don't think he finds another host.
he's
There
yeah,
has to be some young that has
who just needs an opportunity,
Yeah.
to get in.
or he's like, I'm going to take your seat eventually.
Yeah.
So,
So, I mean, hey, listen, and Stephen A. As much as I like Stephen A. because I just think he's hilarious, but he's become a little Hollywood, a whole lot Hollywood.
everything, yeah.
But I'm interested to see his take on Wembanyama getting posterized. I haven't. I want to see what the takes are. I want because that I kind of gauge myself like. Okay, see, I saw it that same way too. You know what I'm saying? You can't see, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's all I have, man. It's 10 o'clock, man. We got to get by.
It is. All right. Well, final thoughts, Coach?
Not a whole lot. I'm gonna try to watch Wembanyama tonight and see if he gets posterized.
Now, if he gets posterized, is it
No.
okay? But if he runs away,
if he doesn't go up the
you
block,
know I'm gonna be watching.
it's over.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all watch. If Wembanyama runs away, I'm telling you, it's a wrap for him. Yeah.
That's it. That's your thought, Jay?
Oh, my final thought today is yes. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with that. I got some yard work to do though.
Get out there. Well, it's a little cooler today.
It is.
You got the cloud cover.
It is.
So-
It is.
So
How about yours?
that's it, man. Same thing. I'm gonna watch Wembanyama. You know,
Yeah.
obviously, like to see the Phillies end on a win today. Got Noah on the bump.
Okay.
You know, and that's it.
Okay.
You know?
Oh, Nola's
on the
at
on
home
the
too.
No, they're in Miami.
Miami. Okay.
So,
okay.
That's
All
it.
right.
Just
All
keep
right.
it going.
Keep it going.
So-
Yeah, man. You know, try to, keep it going, man.
That's
Yo,
it.
missed y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? 4th of July was good for y'all.
It was.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. What'd you have at the barbecue?
Well, see, I went to my buddy's barbecue, a cookout.
Okay.
Actually, it was a cookout.
What
This
did
was
they
a
have?
cookout. This was
Real quick. I'm sorry, Coach.
No,
what,
we're good.
What did they have?
So, I mean, they had jerk chicken. They had
Oh.
Spanish rice.
Oh,
like I went to,
okay.
yeah.
Oh,
So I
okay.
mean, that
Okay.
that was a whole different,
Okay.
whole different type of.
It was
Yes.
one of those friends.
It was yeah.
It was a good cookout.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You know.
Now, where was it at the house or the park or
It was a backyard.
backyard?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, it's funny. I heard somebody said, my favorite thing to eat at the barbecue is like macaroni and cheese and collard greens. And I was like, damn, like
No.
growing up, I never had those things
That's
at
like-
a barbecue.
It's like Christmas dinner.
That's like Christmas, right?
I still had to have a hot dog though. Like
Yeah. Okay.
still had to.
Wait,
have
did
one.
they even have the grill or?
Yeah.
Maybe the cookout is eating outside, prepared food, to like the Acme chicken. You know what I'm saying? Little potato salad, macaroni salad.
Yeah, he's got-
Somebody bring a hoagie tray. Maybe that's the cookout.
No.
That'll be a cook-in.
I know, right? I know, right?
No, he had the grill. He's got the smoker going. Yeah, my buddy
okay.
Marcus, he does a good job. Yeah.
Okay, all right, okay. All
So,
right.
but it's crazy. Like I said, so we went out and we got it.
No,
we
we're
good?
good, we're
Okay.
good, we're good.
Crazy story. So it just always got to makes you think. So we would have gone out and like, hey, we need some more rum or something. I go run to the store. So myself and Bria go and
Who's driving?
Bria was driving.
Okay, all right.
Because it was my friend, so she was like, you can have a little more fun.
Oh, okay.
I was all right. So so we drive over. Do you know familiar with Pennsauken across from what was it called? M&L Liquors or something? I forget. Either way,
Okay, are you by the Burger King or are you down further by Kerbick,
no. This is
by the bridge?
I forget what the school
Yeah.
is.
You see, I know where liquor stores is.
Yeah, no, I know. Either
By the high school?
no.
I know, okay, where's your location? We've roamed these areas too.
I know.
So, okay, where are you at though? Like,
I'm trying to bring it up to see if I can.
okay, we've roamed.
Was it Maisie's? No.
Okay, what do you know what road you on? 73,
No, I
38,
I forget exactly. We took a little back
Hilton
roads.
Road.
M&M Liquors.
Okay,
That's
what's the
on
address?
Haddonfield Road there.
Oh, Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So you came
back there.
Right, okay, right.
Yeah, we came, yeah.
Okay.
So we go get what we need.
Mm-hmm.
We pull out. We're like, oh, the wires are swaying. Must be the storm's coming again. We turn the corner. In that moment was a live active accident. Active accident. Car flipped on its side. Nobody there. We were the first ones on the scene. Wild.
Wait. Say that one more time.
Yeah. There was so we turned the corner. There was a car that was flipped that had hit the
Oh my God.
electrical pole.
Yeah.
Sparks flying out. This car's on its roof. And we were the first ones on the scene. And the crazy thing is, so we just stopped the car, boom, go towards it.
Yeah.
Another guy did, and we pulled the person out of the car.
So.
It was wild.
So.
But it makes you just like think.
Yeah. Hold on a second, man. We're gonna.
Oh no, it's not.
No. And not because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just more like, yo, there's people like you or people that do that stuff, like, yo, that stuff is vital.
Well, I was just gonna say there was two other cars stopped. They were just staring at it
Because and not because
the bystander effect.
not because, you know, as in cars they rubbernecking. They weren't doing that. It was more like don't really know what to do.
Should I touch
calling,
this?
shouldn't touch, this and that. Because that happened to me not too long ago. And I kept second guessing myself. And I saw a guy go over there, look and see if everybody was okay, and then he bounced. So I was like, okay, then everybody's okay. Because they tell you don't move them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I give you
So I don't even get to this other guy that came up though. I don't know his name. He was like came out of nowhere. He banged the window open with his bare hand. Like I was like, what the?
Oh, you never know. Like,
and then
adrenaline
and pulled the lady out of the car.
That's a shout.
But I mean, it was. I really thought we were approaching a dead body because the airbags were exposed, everything, and there was no response.
Wow.
And then I, pulled her out, talking to her, and I hope she's okay. But what a moment.
Stuff. No, good stuff, man.
Good
stuff.
It was, and I'm like, well, have you been doing anything you shouldn't be doing? It's like I wanted to. Oh man,
you asked him that at that moment.
Well, whatever.
No, I'm just.
We gotta know what's going on
to make a citizen's arrest.
That's what I'm saying. Like you was asking.
Well, I was like, because you gotta know what you're doing.
I woke up like, hey, wait a minute. What you asking me? No. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you
maybe you helped her. I thought maybe it would help her, but it didn't help her. It didn't help her.
Look at you.
Oh my God, I'm saying,
I'm telling you went over there like that. You wasn't that person going over there.
And then the cop guy there, man. He's like, sir.
14 drinks.
Let me talk to you for a minute.
She said there's a bag in the back seat underneath.
No, I know you wasn't that person.
Oh my God, but it was wild. Like. It was,
yeah, it's all good,
but
though, man. Good stuff though, man. Yeah, good stuff though.
But either way, that's all I got. I had to share that story.
No, I appreciate you, man. That's it, man. That's it, man. All right.
Well, listen. With that said, this was a good show. A lot of people watching today. A lot of support. We appreciate that. I think we're some talks into being out with the Voorhees Basketball League again.
That is correct.
So look forward to that happening later on this month. So, of course, shout out Front Runner New Jersey. I know they had some issues with their website from what I saw.
Yeah.
But they're back up and running. So,
and on top of that, I think they got like some little barbecue or something like that coming up soon, man. We should all maybe take a ride down there. You know what I mean? I forget. It's in a town I've never heard of.
So, Elmer?
No, Elmer I've heard of. But
what's the town?
Oh, man, don't give me the lion, man. It's a town I never heard of. So it's got to be somewhere on 55 or something like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, I'll take a little ride down there and, see what's going on. No, but yeah.
All right. Well, that's it. Anything else?
I got no.
All right. Well, listen, for Coach, for myself, for Jay, appreciate everybody watching and catch you next time here on Let's Get It.